Hi, my name is Rachit Kapoor and you're watching Sunroot Marketing Lab. In this first episode of Sunroot, I'm going to be talking about something very core to marketing. It is defining marketing. And the reason to select this topic is not because it's the first in the series. It is simply because marketing is so widely misunderstood that it just made sense that I should make a capsule on it. A lot of people also feel overwhelmed when they hear terms or short forms like CPC, CPM, CTR, PPC, positioning, performance, and so on. And I can bet you that you ask 10 people randomly to define marketing, you will come back with 10 different definitions of marketing. Isn't that astonishing? So let me start by clarifying one thing, that marketing is not about advertising. Marketing is not about digital campaigns. It is not about influencers, not about social media, not about social media matrix, posting on Facebook, Instagram. Marketing is much wider. Marketing is creation. You see, it's about this customer journey. When someone discovers you as a business, as a brand for the first time, then they start getting to know you a bit, then they start trusting you, then they start choosing you over other brands and businesses in the marketplace. Then they fall in love with you and then they hopefully keep coming back to you. So see, marketing is quite wide. The marketing is about psychology. It is about storytelling. It is about positioning. It is about your product. It is in fact about every nuance of your business that shows up in the world every single day, every single time. If this sounds a bit complex, let's take an example. Let's take brand like Nike as an example to make this simpler. Now I've selected this because I love Nike. If you're a Nike fan like me, then high five. But if you like some other brand in the same space like Adidas or Puma, then I totally have full respect for you. I'm just taking this as an example. Let me take you back into a bit of history. In the early 1980s, Nike wasn't this big as it is today. In fact, Reebok was a brand which was way ahead of Nike in sales, in every aspect of business you can think about. So what did Nike do that had become such an iconic brand till date? And here's the secret. Nike stopped talking about the product only. Nike started speaking about identity. Now let me pause here and ask you to define what is your own identity. So you see, identity is me, is how I see myself, is how my value systems are. What are my beliefs? And Nike did that. So in 1988, their breakthrough came. They came out with a brand campaign called Just Do It. These three words, their tagline, I'm sure you would have heard many a times. It was the inception of it. And these three words have so much power into it. It gives you visuals of Michael Jordan, Serena Williams, maybe your own self in the best shape, in the best form, isn't it? So these three words are so powerful. And this is what Nike did with identity. They went beyond demographics, so just not about age and gender and so on, but tapping into human desires, human motivations, frustrations, fears, struggles. Nike understood that it's not a brand only for athletes. It's a brand for everyone who aspires to push their limits. It is about what you feel when you wear them, rather than buying the product itself. So nothing that Nike did about its own product. It didn't become a cheaper product. It didn't become a high-tech product. It didn't do anything about the product as such. Only the perception of Nike changed. People or consumers started understanding what Nike stands for. In fact, in 1988, their sales were somewhere around $900 million to $1 billion. By the year 1998, so in 10 years, the sales rose to $9.2 billion. That's about 900 to 1,000% jump in sales. And that happens with right marketing. And this specifically is a brand strategy. This is what marketing can do for you, for your own brand, even if you're just starting up. So Nike did 4 things, according to me correctly. Number 1, their storytelling. So from athlete partnerships to their values to every touch point of Nike, the message was clear that they see greatness inside you and they want to be a part of that greatness and help you tap into that greatness. We all want to be great, right? Isn't it? And Nike said we want to be a part of that, and it continues to do it. I will still buy Nike over any other brand, no matter how many promotions come in my way. Number 2, unification. So when you get a Nike shoe home, you get their message very clear, from opening of the box to color schemes to their digital touch points to any nuance of Nike which touches you offline and online, has the same message, has the same core value. This seamless integratedness is brilliant, and this is everywhere for them. Third, Nike invested in the brand. This is what most of the businesses and brands these days don't do. See, investing in brand is a long-term strategy, and it reaps rewards slowly. Nike did that correctly back then. And last, which is the most significant of all these options, is that Nike went beyond what demographics can offer. They tapped into human thinking so deep. They invested in understanding what are the human struggles and motivations so that they can present their product to their consumers in the best form they can. So all those visuals and stories and ideas that come to you with those 3 words, just do it. It's a heavy lift and heavy investment, and it cannot tap into a human brain just by, a fluke, a few days time. It takes years and years for this to happen. And see where Nike is today. And especially, I mentioned Reebok. I really like Reebok as a brand as well. I still use it. But see where Reebok is. It's been under Adidas, now it's with another group. Somewhere Reebok has had a bad struggle, so a bad luck for that matter. But this podcast is not about crying about Reebok. It is not even about appreciating Nike. It is simply about appreciating marketing so that you understand in your own way what is marketing. So if Nike had invested only in advertising, or these days only in Google ads, and they probably would have swayed away from investing in their brand, in their community, in their storytelling, Nike would not have been this iconic brand what it is today. And if you're a startup, an SMB, or a large customer, if you're connecting with this idea, then you can start just now. Have a strategy which is looking long term. Have a strategy which is about investing into the brand, about your storytelling, about your value systems. And that is what consumers connect with in today's time. Today's consumers are intelligent. Nike's branding is intentionally, emotionally charged, intelligent marketing. This is what brands need to do today, and you must as well. So no matter where you are, 0, 1, 2, or whichever level of an organization, or where in your journey in terms of revenue you are, this is where you should be investing in. You should be investing in the short-term marketing as well, which is performance marketing, doing short-term stints, doing short-term conversions, and so on, which is a separate topic which will come in the future. But I hope you understand in this episode what marketing is. So if you like this topic, if you like this content, then do share it with someone who still believes marketing is about Facebook ads. And if you like marketing, and if it comes across too vague, too complex, too tricky to you, then Sunroot Marketing Lab is the right space for you. Until we meet next time, keep your strategy clear, your thinking sharp, your mind open, and until then, keep rising.